This is Biker Dad, brought to you by the lovely law firm and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers.
Have you ever sat at your job and thought, what if I just got up and left? Tell that horrible boss to take this job and shove it. Have you ever wanted to just walk out? What about burnout? Well, that's exactly what I did, but I didn't just quit. I left my 25-year corporate career to ride motorcycles and tell your story.
Daytona Beach, Florida, where you can actually drive onto the beach. Rick Fairless, a legend of his own, introduced me to Richard Rollins, Mayfield, Kentucky. Southeast Missouri, beautiful city of Knoxville, Tennessee. Gulf Coast of Mississippi, the Florida coast and the Tampa Bay area, Orange County Choppers, Roadhouse and Museum, talking to Paul Tuttle Sr. himself. But make no mistake, this is not a show about motorcycles or even about me. Instead, I travel across the country to meet the people who use their passion for motorcycles to make their communities stronger, safer, and better. This is Biker Dad. My 25-year corporate career to ride motorcycles and tell stories, and one of my favorite places to ride to and tell those stories is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Right now we are at the Beaver Bar. That's in Murrells Inlet, just south of Myrtle Beach. Beautiful part of the country, great weather. I've been coming to Myrtle Beach for years now, so I thought I'd give you a quick rundown of my top 5 favorite places to visit when I'm in town for the rally. Number 5, Dagwood's Deli. Just awesome local food and awesome local people. Well, we came here to eat, but I always like to get the story behind the food, especially local favorites like Dagwood's. It's just legendary here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Keith Stamp is here with Dagwood. So give us a little bit the Cliff's Notes on the story behind this place.
The way it became what it is now, the owner, John Staten, was an employee actually of the original Dagwoods in downtown Myrtle Beach, and he ended up buying the business from the owner he was working for. And then evolution came and he opened Bumstead's Pubs next door, and now he owns both of those. And then when he decided to open his next location, which was in Surfside Beach, he kind of combined the two concepts and made Dagwood's Deli and Sports Bar, and that's kind of where we are here.
And they have one location right next to a Harley shop, so you can't go wrong getting on the bike and grabbing a bike. More food and more fun at number 4, Captain Archie's, a great restaurant and bar, and also home of one of the biggest bike nights in Myrtle Beach. We're at Captain Archie's, one of the best known biker bars in all of the Southeast United States.
I'm Billy Riggs. I run Captain Archie's, and this is my buddy Scott Britt.
I have 17 customers motorcycle store, and we together run the bike night here. It's really turned into a motorcycle mecca in general. It doesn't matter what day it is. So people's motorcycles, you just realized, and they did get the best biker bar award. So, you know, that kind of helps out as well.
Yeah, and I think we just won it again, by the way.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. In 1981, Captain Archie, Captain Pooh was his nickname. He was named after some real fat baby back in the day because he was just a big old boy. But 1981, Pooh opened up a members-only bar for boaters, captains and fishermen and the like. 2015, the group that I'm with now took over and named it after one of the partners then. Then after a while, we realized that we needed to get back to the roots of the place, which Pooh's real name is Archie McLaughlin, Archie Neil McLaughlin. So we actually held a contest, and on the last day, 2 people suggested that name. We don't like to pigeonhole ourselves as anything. We are a very biker-friendly bar.
Number 3, Suck Bang Blow, the legendary biker bar in Murrells Inlet. In Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, one of the hot spots for bikers, whether it's during a rally or any other time of the year, is Suck, Bang, and Blow. And Suck, Bang, and Blow is all about internal combustion. It's also all about the burnout pit. Hundreds, sometimes thousands, flock here to watch people waste the tires on their motorcycles. And I got a close-up look at the action. Maybe a little too close. Number 2, just down the street, is the Beaver Bar, where I actually hang out every rally with the lovely law firm and my friends there at the Beaver Bar. It's just a great time.
Southern Hayes with the Myrtle Beach DJ Company, and I'm the event MC. Well, this is my third bike rally here at the Beaver Bar, and it just keeps getting better every year. Yeah, so at the Beaver Bar, we usually have 2 bands a day on stage. We'll have an early band start at about 1 o'clock. Then our late band will start between 6:30 and 7 and play till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Every single night, we've got a mechanical bull. We've got the most vendors at any of the rally spots in town. So if you're looking for something for your motorcycle or something to wear, you got to come out to the Beaver Bar. We got it all going on right here. Myrtle Beach, we got the live music, singing and everything seems to close down. But here, all day long, it's mayhem, it's chaos, but it's organized, and it's a good time. It's a good time here at the Beaver. It's a lot of fun. So I get to play music, and I get to announce all the vendors and announce the bands and introduce them to the stage, and just keep the party rolling. That's basically my role here at the Beaver Bar. Hey, come out to the Beaver Bar. We're here every fall, every spring. That's when rally happens. You got to experience it at least once in your life, and once you do, you're going to come back.
Number 1 might sound like a strange choice, but the Gay Dolphin is definitely a place you want to check out. I had to go inside and figure out what it was all about, and there's just a whole bunch of weirdness. And by the way, my video about the Gay Dolphin is my number 1 watched video of all time shot in Myrtle Beach. So I'm walking along the beach here in Myrtle Beach, and see the sign right there that says Gay Dolphin. So I'm thinking to myself, what's a gay dolphin? How do you tell if a dolphin is gay? So in order to get those questions answered, I went inside to ask.
I'm Jeff Andrews, work here at the Gay Dolphin. The owner's mother, when they first opened the place, used to sit and watch the dolphins, and they always looked happy to her. And this was in 1946, so it's been a long time ago. And so she's a happy dolphin. It gave me happy then, and so they just rolled with it. It's never been changed. And what's a gay dolphin? How do you know if a dolphin's gay? You get a lot of that. Honestly, it's a really good place to work. Really great people to work for. It's family away from home, it's second family. It's a great place to visit. Come see us.
Of course, there are all kinds of other awesome places like Spoke and Bone down the road that I didn't mention in my top 5, but those are the places you're most likely to see me this weekend at Bike Week. And if you do, come by and say hi, and I'll have something free for you. Who's ready to ride and who's ready for the Myrtle Beach Spring Rally? I know I am. I come to Myrtle Beach for the fall and spring rallies every year, and this time it's no exception. I'll be hanging out with Justin Lovely and the Lovely Law Firm, and Amy and Morgan Elvis. They're hanging out at the Beaver Bar all rally long. Come by and see us and get some free stuff, and also sign up for a chance to win a free motorcycle.
We have the Myrtle Beach bike rallies in fall and spring. It's a huge annual event here at the beach, and the Lovely Law Firm is so incredibly honored to be a great part of that. We have booths up at a lot of the local locations, and we will sign you up for a chance to win $20,000 towards the bike of your choice, which is an incredible prize. It's free to enter. All you have to do is show up, collect your swag and your cool goodies that I picked out for you special, and then we'll enter you into the drawing. I don't see any drawback to showing up.
Hi there, this is Chris Best, the Biker Dad. I'm just here to let you know that myself and the hundreds of thousands of people who follow us on social media and watch the TV show are here to help. Do you need help with something? Give me a call. That's my number right there, 251-402-6392. Especially if you need legal help, I have an army of lawyers across the country who can help you with injuries after motorcycle crashes especially, but other stuff like crime and everything else too. So give me a call, 251-402-6392.
We were a couple $1 million in doctor bills. You know how hard it was to turn them down multiple times?
How do you turn down 1.5 million? How do you turn down 3? You have to have the courage to say no and the audacity to ask for more. And when we have catastrophic cases like a motorcycle case, that's what the Lovely Law Firm's known for, and that's what we're going to do. And we call you and tell you that we're going to settle this case for $15 million.
Hi, my name is Bee. I own Fishtails Biker Resale and Consignment with Johnny. We are located on Myrtle Beach. We started with just a small handful of parts and 2 clothes racks, and thought there was nothing like it down here in Myrtle Beach, and that was 6 years ago. We've grown every year. All the bike weeks are exploding on us. Every time we turn around, we've got more and more people coming in, and it seems to be taking off across the United States, actually. We specialize in Harley-Davidson, clothing, parts, accessories, jewelry, collectibles, you name it. If it's Harley, we probably have it, or we'll get it eventually. A lot of it is, but we also carry new parts. We are, custom chrome dealer at this point. We've got dealer license with several different people. Heavy metal jewelry, Pacific sunglasses. We've kind of branched out. We carry a lot of new parts as well. Yesterday we had people bringing us stuff from New Jersey. So we get stuff from all over the United States. If they're coming to visit Myrtle Beach and they've been here before, a lot of them bring us stuff. Oh yeah, we had a guy show up yesterday who said, I just came from New Jersey. I packed my Prius and I brought you a bunch of stuff down, and we're thinking, okay, like 2 boxes. This guy stacked like 15 boxes worth of stuff in his Prius from New Jersey and pretty much restocked the men's department for us yesterday. It was a good buy. Make an appointment with me is the easiest way to make sure I'm going to be here, and then you bring your items in. I'll go through it right quick, and then I'll make you a cash offer on it. It's the familyhood of all of it, really. Everybody, it's one big family. Nobody's down for long. Everybody tries to help each other. If you do go down, everybody's right there to rally around and bring you back up on your feet. We all work very hard to keep things together for everybody. It's a huge family for us. Fishtails, we couldn't figure out a name to name it when we first started, and we were trying to keep it biker but then keep it beachy at the same time, and finally I said, you know what, why don't we just call it Fishtails? You've got them on the bike, so
There we are. I'm Sanja. I work here at Fishtails. I love to collect rocks and crystals and stuff, have my whole life. A lot of friends, myself, always wanted to have necklaces with these rocks, so I started wrapping them. Got lots of them here for a little cheaper. These are easily obtained. Each one of them has an attribute energy-wise that helps you throughout your life. So we've got some of those here that are easily obtained, and then I have more behind the counter that are not easily obtained or from one mine or not being mined anymore, so they're a little bit more all over the place. Arizona, Wisconsin, Canada, here.
Do you collect them yourself?
I buy in bigger shipments to make the necklace, but yes, I collect myself specimens and stuff. Pinkish one here is sunstone. It's from India and it's considered a happy stone. It's supposed to bring you good energy and take away all the negative energy. Blue stuff's good. That's a royal color. So that one's ghost jasper. That one's blue, so you got throat and heart chakra with the greens. It helps energy-wise with those things. Also takes away negative energy. K2 azurite and granite together. Got lapis lazuli and fossils like coral agate and ammonite and dinosaur bones that are mineralized. Have all kinds of stuff. I just always have been one to pick rocks up. I've always liked rocks. And then the internet came high school wise, and I was introduced to rocks all over the world, not just here. And that's where I put all my money. Got a lot of rocks and know-how. Day art depends. I use a girl, Dory, in Canada. Her and her husband have R&D gems and minerals, and they actually will mine them. They will dig them, polish them, and cut them themselves. Other places, they're already cut and polished, and they just get quantity-wise. Get a pallet. I get copper wire or silver, and I cage wrap them, yes, and put them on a necklace. Rather have people get nice silver ones to go with them, but I just give these away with them so they can walk out with them.
Hi, my name's Bee. I'm with Fishtails, and you're watching Biker Dad.
My name is Gene Harry, and I'm the president and founder of Rivertown Riders Riding Club out of Conway, and you're watching Biker Dad.
Hi, this is Chris Best on the road in obviously rural South Carolina. When it comes riding into the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area, there's one group that's obviously the GOAT. We're here to check out the Rivertown Riders Club.
We're the Rivertown Riders Riding Club of South Carolina, and you're watching Biker Dad. My name is Gene Harry. I'm the president and founder of Rivertown Riders. We started our club in 2017, March 31st. I'm just an ordinary guy who loves family, loves people, loves my biker community, and loves kids. And that's where it all founded and started from. Rivertown Riders Riding Club, number-wise, we probably have the most members of one club in our area, possibly even this state. And we also have a charter in Holden Beach, North Carolina as well, with about 25 members as well. So, you know, we're probably close to 100 actually right now. That's actually loyal, dedicated, loving, and hardworking bikers that wants to give back to the community.
So was this your idea?
Yeah. Me and my wife, I was part of MC clubs before, and I wanted to do something more than what we were doing. So therefore, I wanted to get out and create something that my wife could be involved with me, my kids could be involved with me, and it's been a really good, long road.
It must have taken a lot of work and a lot of anxiety and thinking about it for a long time before you did it. So what was that like?
I didn't have any gray hair when I started. So anyway, but no, it's been fun. It's not going to say it's a bed of roses because it has been a struggle, but everything that we have done, when I look back and see of how many people we have helped, how many people we have seen smiles on the kids' faces during Christmas time when we're taking them gifts, it's all worth it, you know. And whenever we have bikers that goes down in our community that gets hurt, then they know who to reach out to. They reach out to us and we help them. We have our own Rubber Side Down Foundation, which is a foundation that can help bikers get back on their feet while they're down. Just donate a little bit of money to pay a power bill or something like that, rent, car note or something, just to help them get back on their feet until they get healed up. Bikers helping bikers, that's our motto.
Let's talk about the biker community here a little bit. Obviously, you do all the charity stuff and that's awesome, but you're a riding club, so you ride. What's it like to ride around here?
Well, what we like to do is we like to leave the city and hit the country. Get out in the country where you can actually go and ride a little bit better without having to worry about cars running you over. And but at the same time, we do have once a month we have our own club rides where we'll get together and just take off and go for a ride, go somewhere and go eat, come here and stop there, and end up back home safely. We are a chosen family. We choose to call each other brothers and sisters, and we take that serious. Our patch unifies us as one. So therefore, whenever we leave out, man, it's adrenaline rush when you get 40 to 50, 60 bikes and you look back and it's all your patches. It's all of your members that you love, your chosen family, and you're riding together and in sync. And we ride club style. We ride side by side. And over the years, we have learned how to ride together, and it's in one mind and one accord, and it is fun. That's your adrenaline rush. That's the whole reason why when you get in the wind and you just forget everything else, and you look back and you stop and, you know, you'll just look back at everything that you've done over the years, and you created this 60 motorcycles behind you with their wives on the bike with them as well, or the wives driving the bikes. That's what it's all about.
Wanna win a free motorcycle? We can make it possible.
When you see an opportunity like this, definitely don't hesitate and sign up.
You can be the next winner.
Who's ready to ride and who's ready for the Myrtle Beach Spring Rally? I know I am. I come to Myrtle Beach for the fall and spring rallies every year, and this time it's no exception. I'll be hanging out with Justin Lovely and the Lovely Law Firm, and Amy and Morgan Elvis. They're hanging out at the Beaver Bar all rally long. Come by and see us and get some free stuff, and also sign up for a chance to win a free motorcycle. Thank you to the Lovely Law Firm and Myrtle Beach Biker Lawyer for bringing the Biker Dad TV show to beautiful Myrtle Beach.
My name's Tom Richard. Came down here from Buffalo, New York. It rained a bit of the way, but stopped in Virginia overnight, came down here last Saturday. A friend of mine has been coming for 10, 12 years, and we were involved in a motorcycle accident last year and he passed away. So I decided to come down with his family and stuff and keep the tradition alive. Michael Altenberg, he was a fire chief at my fire department. I've known him for 30 years. A great guy. He was a state corrections officer, you know, a brother right through and through. And, you know, he loved to ride. Me and him put a lot of miles on together. And we were coming back from a trip when it all happened. He's definitely here with me. His daughter came down for a little bit. We went riding around and stuff. Got to see everything that he saw. You know, he loved the burnout pit, so we were checking that out last night. The brotherhood and camaraderie here is amazing. Everybody's been awesome. And it's like 85 right now. I love it down here. It's awesome. The rally's great. Plenty of vendors to go see, tons of stuff to go check out. The concerts and stuff like that are awesome. It's just a real laid back atmosphere. It's the best week I've had in a long time.
How do you turn down $1 million, right? How do you turn down 1.5 million? How do you turn down 3? You have to have the courage to say no and the audacity to ask for more. And when we have catastrophic cases like a motorcycle case, that's what the lovely law firm's known for, and that's what we're going to do.
I don't remember exactly, but we were a couple $1 million in doctor bills. You know how hard it was to turn them down multiple times?
A lot of times we think a case is worth X and they're offering Y. We all got to work together to get to the ultimate settlement. And you know, $15 million, that's an awesome, awesome number. And I hope you guys are proud of that. I know you are, Dustin. That's in the record books in Horry County, $15 million.
You know what, honestly, I pray that somebody that went through what we went through can find someone like you.
Who's ready to ride and who's ready for the Myrtle Beach Spring Rally? I know I am. I come to Myrtle Beach for the fall and spring rallies every year, and this time it's no exception. I'll be hanging out with Justin Lovely and the Lovely Law Firm, and Amy and Morgan Elvis. They're hanging out at the Beaver Bar all rally long. Come by and see us and get some free stuff, and also sign up for a chance to win a free motorcycle.
Time may be running out on your motorcycle injury claim. Call us today to see how we can help you.
When life gets ugly, justice is lovely, the Lovely Law Firm.
Hey guys, I'm Jen from Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson, and you guys are watching Biker Dad.
Thanks for WFXB Fox TV here in Myrtle Beach for putting on the Biker Dad TV show and supporting the biker community here in Myrtle Beach.
Hey, my name's Jules, by the way.
What?
My name's Jules, by the way.
Not Juju?
Yeah, I'm Bad Juju. I'm Julia, but I go by Bad Juju.
Where are you from?
Well, Hickory, North Carolina.
That's it for this week's episode of the Biker Dad TV show. Thank you for coming along for the ride in Myrtle Beach, and thank you to the Lovely Law Firm for bringing my TV show to the Fox station here in Myrtle Beach every Saturday and Sunday. You can watch the Biker Dad show all over the country and on my YouTube channel. Just go to TV Biker Dad for all of that information. All right, we're hitting the road to the next adventure. We'll see you next time. Until then, look twice for motorcycles.